everyone, welcome back or welcome if you're new. My name is Tumi and I am a digital marketing specialist. I have my own business and I also do some consulting on the side. So in today's video, we're going to look at signs that you might be self-sabotaging your business. And if any of this resonate with you, let me know in the comment and let me know how you are going to deal with this problem, okay? Because we need to cut it out. Now guys, I missed you so much, but I'm back. I'm going to try and be consistent with all the videos, and I'm also going to be discussing a few interesting things that some of you have messaged me on TikTok to talk about or to cover in the videos. So let's not waste any more time. I'm happy to have you here. Let's get started. Now, the first sign that you are self-sabotaging your business is procrastination. Of course, you are procrastinating on important tasks. So instead of doing sales calls or making the products that you're selling or placing an order or shipping an order or any of those things, you start to procrastinate. It might be that you procrastinate because of fear. It might be that you procrastinate because you're not sure if it's going to work out or not, but you procrastinate. You put the important tasks that you need to do behind, and then you focus on the menial tasks like taking a picture and posting it on social media. You don't talk about what you have posted. You sometimes don't even want to make videos. You would rather just take a picture and post, and it feels like you've accomplished something. Now that is sabotaging to your business because it makes you feel like you've achieved things. Those things actually do not meet any of the goals that you have set or the goals that you know you need to achieve in order to move your business ahead. So if you're somebody that procrastinates on important tasks, I'm going to recommend a book, Eat the Frog by Brian Tracy. This book is going to break down 21 ways that you can avoid procrastination. Some of the first steps start with deciding on your frog. So the frog is that task that you do not look forward to doing, but you have to do. So you need to decide on in your business, what are the things that you want to do? What are the things that you need to do in order to move the business? Is it making the product? Is it calling somebody and asking? Is it going out into the street and giving out pamphlets? What is the thing that is going to make you money and move your business? Secondly, you can choose something that you can complete in 1 to 4 hours. So choose those things and focus on that task alone. There is a rule that says that if you allocate 5 hours to do a task, you are going to take 5 hours to do a task. If you allocate yourself 1 hour to do a task, you're going to do that task in 1 hour, because that is the amount of time that you've given yourself, and you put pressure on yourself. You know how when you know that your assignment, you're going to have to submit it in a month, how it can take a whole month for you to do that assignment only in a week. Like it will take the whole month, you're not doing it, and then when the week is left, you do the whole assignment, you know. So you did not put pressure on yourself to get the assignment done in time, review it, and any of those things, because you did not give yourself like a breakdown and a deadline. So you need to have deadlines for the goals that you have and time allocation. Now let's move to the second sign that you might be procrastinating on your success. Another sign is when you have too many goals. Like if you have to list 10 things that you're going to do in a day, you're not going to do them. It is better to have goals for the week and then break those goals down into 5 tasks that you're going to do on a daily basis of that week. You are going to accomplish more than today, than if you say today you're going to do 10 things, you know. But if you do 2 or 3 things that are going to move the business ahead, remember we talked about eating the frog. If you have 3 frogs that you need to tackle today, that is enough. So focus on those. Once you're done, then you can say, okay, maybe I can tackle more things, or maybe I can look at that I didn't look at. But one of the ways that you self-sabotage your business, yourself, and your success is having too many goals, having too many to-dos that you never end up doing. So cut that out. In a day, have top 3 things to do, and then 2 extra things that once you're done with the top 3, then you can say, okay, I do have enough time for that, So you don't keep on moving things to the next day, moving things to the next day, to next week, and then they just pile up. You become overwhelmed. Your anxiety is through the roof. So look into that. Stop self-sabotaging by setting too many goals. The third way, or the third sign that you are sabotaging your success in your business, is giving up too soon. So you haven't measured anything, you haven't given anything a month, you have not, for example, posted every single day for 30 days, for example, before you say, Instagram doesn't work for me, or TikTok doesn't work for me. You have not given yourself enough time. You're giving up too soon. And in comparison to like other platforms, social media is free, but it's free to a certain extent. So you're going to have to pay by putting in the time and understanding good content, creating good content and catchy content and interactive content that your audience would be able to use, So if you give up immediately before you even take off, how are you gonna succeed? If business is a long-term goal for you, you cannot give up in the first month or 2. I was saying on my life that, people that are in a hurry, either they are scammers at times, they're trying to scam people. Their business is to scam people because eventually they're going to be found out. So they try to get their money as soon as possible. They don't want to build the foundation of what it takes to be a business owner and an entrepreneur, because that is a person, that is who you become. Sorry, I become so passionate. But that is who you become. That is somebody that if they took you away from the current business that you have and plonked you somewhere else, you can start another business, because it's who you are. You've become that person. It's not what you do or what you have, but it's who you are. So if you're not trying to scam people, then expect some hurdles. Sometimes you're going to have to stand in the rain for a while to wait for the sunshine to come through. You cannot just give up, because if you give up, then somebody comes back last week. Remember, in business, somebody might not buy today, but you don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? So who knew that COVID would happen? Nobody could foresee it. So people that were in that type of industry, they just immediately got millions, like the sanitizers, the masks, the hand gloves, all of that. There was more demand, quick, more, and then they could up the price and make that money. But they could have been struggling a bit the months before or the times before. So that is something that you need to put in mind, that somebody might be coming tomorrow and you close the business today or you give up today. But there is learning in business. So you can change a course but still have the same destination. You get what I'm saying? So you can have a business in mind, but if you see that this product is not working in comparison to that product, then you pivot. You need to learn to pivot in business, to change the route or the route. You need to change the route to your destination. The destination is still the same, but the route is different. You get what I'm saying? So learn to pivot and learn to see what is working and what is not without giving up immediately, So there is a time to give up, of course, but do not give up immediately. You are sabotaging yourself by not wanting to give yourself a chance. The fourth way that you could be sabotaging yourself and your success is to compare yourself to other people. You just started a business. Your page 1 is not going to be somebody else's page 10, especially if you're not measuring what you're doing, if you're not strict with what you're doing, if you're not putting in more effort than they are. If you look at somebody and they're posting every day and they've been posting for the past 5 years, you can't give up because you got 2 views or 2 likes on a post and you opened the Instagram or TikTok account last week, and you're already expecting to be getting 10 orders a day. Like, unless you're spending money on lots of advertising, if you're doing something organic, then you are going to have to put in the work and be a little patient with yourself, and don't compare yourself to other people. Focus on what you can do and what you are able to do that is in front of you, and not other people, because you don't know what's going on in the background of the people. Those people could be having investors in their business that put money in their business. Then they are able to spend money on advertising. Maybe you don't have that, but now you're seeing their advertising. Now you also advertising 24/7, but it's not bringing you the money or the cash flow that you need in your business. So do not compare yourself to other people, especially when you do not know the background of the business and what is going on and what their day-to-day looks like, So maybe if you worked for the company, it might be easier, but then you might be in breach of contract and all of those things. That's another thing to get into. But yes, stop comparing yourself to other people. You are not other people. You are you. Your assignment is yours. Focus on you. Measure what you are doing. Set the goals and get to it. So last but not least, the last sign. The last sign that you are self-sabotaging and you're sabotaging your success is sticking to what you're comfortable with. If you're not comfortable with networking and being around people, immediately shutting off yourself and saying, I'm not a social person, I'm not a this, I'm not a that. You are sabotaging your success in your business, because you never know who is going to want to work with you that is going to help you in the end. So learn to be open about meeting new people, and learn to be uncomfortable in business. So if you're uncomfortable and you do the uncomfortable stuff, now I'm going to challenge myself for the next 30 days to do things that are uncomfortable, but I know are going to move my business forward. And I'm going to take you on a journey, you guys, and I will let you know what uncomfortable things that I did stood out for me and how they helped me. So if you're interested, you need to subscribe so you can follow my journey and learn from my experiences and perhaps apply them to your life to get your own experiences, because our experiences are not going to be the same. So I'm hoping to see you in the next video, and if you learned something from me, please let me know in the comment. It just encourages me to sort of continue creating content for you guys. So I'll see you in the next video, and thank you for subscribing. You are appreciated, you are loved, you are amazing. Bye.